Hey guys, my name is Fangs, or Fangs Be Trippy. I'm gonna have another channel. Everything's gonna move to that channel. If I sound a little down right now, it's because of the fact that this is the fifth time. I promise you, the fifth time that I've done this video. So I apologize if I sound a little irritated, but this is going to be, the first part of the video is going to be basically me informing anybody that wants information on extracts, about Kratom extracts, what they are, what they do, and some information about it. Let me start off by saying I do not in any way condone the use of legal or illegal substances, and I do not make any claims that Kratom is going to be a better alternative to any medication out there, or that it is going to heal or do anything that a medication would do for any chronic ailments or illnesses out there. I'm not making those claims. So I just want to be very clear about that. I'm not telling anybody to go out there and use Kratom at all. I'm just giving you guys truthful, honest information for educational purposes and for harm reduction purposes, and my own personal experiences with it, which within themselves should not be a problem when it comes down to the terms of service for YouTube. So I just want to be very clear to anybody that's reviewing this video on YouTube. That's not my intention. Is not to get people started on Kratom or anything like that. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to explain to you what extracts are. After this video is going to be a video talking about the process, or one of the most dangerous processes that goes into making extracts. That's for harm reduction purposes as well, so people don't blow up. I know that people are going to still go out there and try to do this stuff, so I'm going to explain it so that people don't go out there and blow their houses up, and hopefully nobody gets hurt in this process. Just like the whole THC thing, I heard people, making dabs. You got to use butane for that. People out there making dabs, thinking it's like making tea, and blowing up their homes, losing their homes permanently. And that's being lucky, because you could have died, your child could have died, your family could have died in that fire because of you. That's very, very dangerous. So that's why I'm going to explain this. It's not the actual substances that I'm saying are the extreme danger. The extreme danger lies within the people that are not only consuming them, but producing them. So let me explain real quick. So when you have Kratom, you have this, right? This is basically just a leaf. This is the Kratom leaf that people have been using for centuries and centuries, right? If you have a low tolerance, it could take you, let's say, 3 to 5 grams, 6 grams, something like that, to get the effects of this from a good burn. You know what I mean? If you're burning this as an incense, it's going to take you probably 3 to 5 grams before you notice that this incense is actually kicking in, right? Extract, right, which can come in a crystalline form and or a liquid form like this, right? Like a tincture. It's like a black syrup. It is going to be a concentrate of the alkaloids, or the highest concentrate of alkaloids that are in whatever strain. So, if it's red, just so you guys know, I have some brain damage. That's why I may stutter sometimes. I may go a lot. I'm going to start editing these videos so that they're cleaner and easier to understand. But I have brain damage. I have PTSD. I have ADHD, I have bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and anxiety. So a lot going on up there. I kind of stutter sometimes, so I apologize for that. But this Kratom, right? If you have a high tolerance, and I would burn like 10 grams in an incense for a positive effect, right? That's only 3 uses from this. This extract right here, 1 gram of this is the equivalent to 7.5 grams of this. So I'd only have to burn about 1.4 grams of this for the same exact effect as this. That's basically what the extract is. It's a concentrated version of the alkaloids in it. Now I'm gonna be very forgetful right now, and maybe you guys can help me. I know that we're all a Kratom community. There's gonna be people out there that know what I'm talking about, but there are multiple alkaloids in Kratom, and in the red Kratom specifically, it's not regular metrogenine. It's a different form of metrogenine, 7 something metrogenine, and that's what creates the opiate-like effect, right? So if you make a a concentrate of this, it's going to be a concentrate of those alkaloids, and you're going to get more of an opiate-like effect. That can be both good and bad. It can be bad if you don't want to build a tolerance up and you get a positive effect from, let's say, 2 to 3 gram burns and stuff like that. If you get a positive effect from that, you don't need kratom extract. Just stay where you're at. Trust me. It'll build up your tolerance. You'll have a physical dependence. You'll have a mental. You can also have a psychological dependence. I have had an issue like that. And once again, speaking from my experience, I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm not trying to scare people. I was addicted to Percocets. I was addicted to Vicodin. I was addicted to codeine. I was addicted to benzodiazepines, which is a whole different class of drugs. But I was a poly drug user and addict. I still deal with those problems today, in a lesser degree, but I still every day will struggle with those temptations to use those things. So I'm not telling you that this is exactly how it would be when I withdrew from Percocets. That was horrible. It was horrid. However, I will say that withdrawing from this, or this, especially this, the extracts, is not a walk in the park. It's not a slice of cake with a cherry on top. It's not something that's going to be enjoyable for you. You're not going to enjoy it. And it'll feel more like a coffee withdrawal if you're taking lower doses. But if you're taking upwards of 10 grams, let's say 12, 15, all the way, 15, that's like, if you're buying a 30-gram pack, it's half of an ounce. If you're doing that every day and then you just stop cold turkey, it does not feel good. And that's me just being honest. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, don't dabble with extracts if you are not prepared for what comes with it. If you want to use extracts to extend like the amount of kratom, let's say like you want to take a small amount of this and mix it into a small amount of this. So instead of you taking your usual 5 or 6 gram dose, you're burning 5 or 6 grams in total with the combination of the two, right? Then that makes sense, right? Don't make extract a thing that's going to be an everyday thing or an everyday part of your cycle, because that's where you're going to run into physical dependency problems and mental problems, like mental or psychological dependency problems. Basically, that's all I really have for you guys right now when it comes down to what the difference is. The difference is that it's the same alkaloids that are in here concentrated into a lesser amount, so that less gives you more of whatever effect that strain should give you. That's basically the difference between the two. Next video that I'm about to come out with right after this is me explaining one of the most effective ways to extract the metrogenine, but also within itself, it's one of the most dangerous, which is why people run into house fires and having problems. So the reason I'm going to show that is so that people who I know are going to probably go out there and completely disregard the things that anybody tells them, including me, saying, do not go out there and make this, do not go out there and try this. They're going to go out and do it with naivety and not have any real knowledge as to how to go through the process, and it can cost them their lives or other people their lives. So I'm going to explain the ingredients that are used. If you guys feel that I should take it a step further, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you want to see a step-by-step actual process where I edit and cut down the video so you can see how it's done, how the end result that makes it to these head shops or wherever else, how it's done. So that's basically it for this portion of the video, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for coming. You guys are, I'm so thankful for you guys subscribing to me. I'm going to open up a new YouTube channel. I'm going to move all my subscribers there, and it's going to, I'm going to have I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2 channels or 1 channel with 2 different like playlists of videos, one with my music and one with kratom and substance safety. Or I should just do 2 totally different channels, one for substance safety and all that, and then another one for my music. I'll figure that out down the line. But basically that's all I wanted to say for this video. I'm so thankful for you guys subscribing to me. I'm thankful for you guys being a part of this Kratom family that I have, and not only just the Kratom family, but being a part of my channel and helping me grow and watching me grow and supporting me. I really do appreciate that, especially coming from somebody that hasn't had that much support in his life. It means a lot to me that you guys stand by me, and you know, you're there. You know, it means a lot. So I'm gonna be right back around with this next video. It would mean a lot to me if you guys liked this, subscribed, and turned your notification bell on for when I make new videos. And the video after this, that hopefully I see you guys there, is going to be the ingredients and I'm going to talk about the process. So thank you guys again. Thank you so much, Fangs family. I appreciate it. Peace out.